In the last 50 years, we've lost 70% of our wildlife populations. Our whole global economy, our $100 trillion economy, rests on the environment, and yet the actual funding and the actual money that gets down to preserving ecosystems and preserving species and understanding our planet is minimal. It's taken 30 years for the carbon markets to evolve to the place that they're in. When it comes to nature, we cannot afford 30 years, and we do need to innovate.
Over 40 years, Save the Rhino Trust has shown that boots on the ground lead to a reduction in poaching. We believe fundamentally in the role that communities have to play in conservation, which in turn creates jobs and sends benefits back to communities.
80% of our critical biodiversity habitats being looked after by a very small percentage of indigenous local people, and it's those people that need to be very much a part of the solution.
None of our rangers are armed. We deploy them into the field for 20 days at a time, and their chief goal is to collect data on these black rhinos that are moving around in the landscape. So using all of this data, we have worked very closely with Wadappt, which is a tech company based in Cape Town, in order to come up with the idea of a guardianship certificate. We've taken the actual costs of a rhino patrol, which includes salaries, rations, vehicle logistics, drop-offs, vehicle maintenance, and fuel. The certificates are $800 each, and we're all about verified data. They collect a rhino ID photo, which is a full close-zoomed photograph of the rhino to prove that they were at the sighting. They collect a GPS track point, and they collect a track log.
There's a massive shift from not only carbon but into nature. You are going to need to account for the nature impact that you have as a company. We live in a world of fake news, fake data, fake information. And as a consequence, when it comes to nature, what we've really focused on at Wadappt is ensuring 100% trusted and verifiable data. It is a blockchain-based technology. We're actually doing a live audit all the time. We're verifying each and every data point at a fraction of the cost. And we connect that data and align it directly with global goals, such as the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. What that means is that a corporate which is going to be audited, a corporate who has to verify their corporate social responsibility spend or their nature positive position, these certificates act as an irrefutable proof. And then putting it on our platform, which allows corporates, foundations to come and procure those certificates directly.
So being an NGO, we are 100% purely reliant on donor funding. We're also constantly living on a knife edge. How do we ensure that financial sustainability? And what we really want to try to do is target local corporates. This is a new, innovative way of funding conservation. The certificates will enable smaller conservation NGOs to have access to the funding that they need, which is going to help to address the massive biodiversity crisis that we are currently facing. We're on the cusp of something, I think, quite significant here, which, if it is successful for Save the Rhino Trust in Namibia, is easily replicable to other conservation programs in Namibia and outside around Africa as well.